everybody, welcome to Shyam's Storytime. Today I have a story from Hitopadesha. It is called The Serpent and the King of Frogs. Once upon a time this happened. There was an old snake whose name was Mandavisha. He had become so old that he wasn't able to hunt anymore at all. So he was rather sad about it. He was seated by the side of a pond. There was a frog which came by. The frog spotted the snake lying there. It waited. The frog noticed that the snake did not move at all, even an inch from where he was seated. The frog wanted to know why the snake wasn't moving at all. Out of curiosity, the frog asked the snake, "Why aren't you hunting for food?" Now, Mandavisha was a very clever snake. He had a plan in his mind. So he told the frog, "Oh frog, please leave me alone. I'm cursed. I'm reaping the fruits of all my wrong deeds." You know what happened? Some days ago, I bit a very, very pious man's son. The son died. So the pious man was very unhappy looking at his dead son. He immediately cursed me. He sprinkled holy water on me and said, "Soon the frogs will use you as a vehicle to ride on." Thus cursed, I am waiting for the frogs to come and ride me, and I hope that someday my curse will be lifted. Now the frog was so surprised. He didn't know what to do. He immediately ran to the king of frogs. His name was Jalapada, and told him all about this cursed snake and all that he said. The king of frogs was elated. He immediately left from his court to meet the snake and make him his royal bride. So Mandavisha, the snake, was very happy to see his plan working. He gladly allowed the king of frogs, Jalapada, to ride on his back. So the snake carried the king everywhere, to and fro, and it was very, very pleasing for the king. 2 days passed. The snake continued to be the vehicle for the king of frogs. Wherever the king wanted to go, he would ride on the snake and enjoy the ride. 2 days passed. The snake pretended that he was unable to move about. The king of the frogs asked him, "What happened to you, my dear friend? You are so sluggish today. I'm feeling so weak because I have not eaten anything at all last 2 days, you see. So I'm rather so exhausted. I don't think I can carry you for a ride today," exclaimed the snake. The king wanted to go on a joy ride with his wife, So he said, No, I can't leave you to starve like this. Don't you worry. You can eat one frog at a time from my kingdom of frogs. I give you all the permission for that. I've told you have to eat. Otherwise, how can you carry me everywhere?" exclaimed the king of frogs. This was the moment that the snake was waiting for. He started to eat up the frogs one by one, with each passing day. Very soon, all the frogs in the frog kingdom died because they were all eaten up. The only one left was the king of frogs. So one fine day, the snake came to eat up the king of frogs. Now the king of frogs felt very bad about himself. What a fool I had been to get carried away by this malicious snake, he thought to himself. But before even he could finish his thought, he was gobbled up by the snake. That is the end of today's story, The Snake and the King of Frogs. What did we learn from this story? I want you all to give it a thought. And if you understood something from the story, please let me know in the comment section. Okay? I hope you enjoyed today's story. And if you did enjoy, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, Shyam's Storytime. My name is Shyamla and I am a passionate storyteller. I'll see you in the next story. Bye-bye.